All right. Choking on my own spit. That's never quite good. Choking on my own spit. Okay, audio's coming good. All right. Let's go. Hello and what is up, everybody? Cliff Biggs here. Once again, playing some more Minecraft 1.18 Casa de Cliff, where I'm building my own household within Minecraft. Yeah. Where last left off, I was making a water feature because I decided I wanted a fountain inside my house and I want a water feature going out. But yeah, so I went ahead and made this as a lighting feature. Because lights are pretty, don't judge me. Okay. Yeah, this is the only part where it actually breaks the symmetry all around. Like, I could just push that in. Because the thing is, right, I could put lights here, right? And technically, they are being charged. So if I get rid of these, that's the only thing about it. So, because it does break my symmetric, see. Damn it! Alright, break those. Break these down here. Breaking the chain. I know these things are like, what the fuck just happened, mate? Nope. And now there's gonna be a chain. Yep. And there we go. And there we go. Not that. Like this. And now we can put the lights on here. Go ahead and no. Fill this in. This in. Now this can go like this. And actually, there we go. Alright, so that's all evens. Okay, I love the sound that makes when the... Hold the fuck up. Are those transparent? No, they're not transparent. But I love the sound those things make. Something's a bit wrong. This is only 4. Yet over here... It's like that? But then this block fucks it up. I mean, I can literally get rid of that one and that one. Still works. But wait, no. Okay, how did I fuck this up? So the fuck up happens here. Looks like it's all supposed to be pushed in by 1. It's supposed to be here instead. And that's supposed to be like that. Okay, so how the hell did I manage that one? So, yeah, that matches the pattern more. The only problem is, all this is messed up. How did I manage that? Yeah, that's literally the pattern. How? Well, I'm a fucking idiot. Time to fix this. I mean, the most easiest thing to do would just be to put a redstone, but it won't do in a sequence still. That needs to go. Alright. It is proper. Is there a light there? There's a light there. Break all this. Wait for that chain to break as it freaks out about what the fuck just happened. Alright, and now then... Oh wait, yeah, no, that has to stay there. Because I have to see what the hell just happened there. Okay, and... move. Is that facing the right way? I mean, that should create a sequence if that's facing the right way. Yep. Okay. Let's see. How did I mess that one up? No use crying over spilled milk and grand fuck-ups. All we can do is move on. Alright, so we gotta get rid of all this. Like so. Like so. There we go. And then put those here. Like so. Alright, there we go. So we have the fountain in the middle. Only took us like 9 minutes. Why am I we? So I have the fountain in the middle. You know, it was a minor fuck up. But at the end of the day, I feel like it built character, you know? It taught me lessons about, you know, blocks and whatnot. And how to properly place them so they won't just, you know, make a huge mess that you didn't have to clean up. It's like they are transparent. Or maybe they're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what the hell, like, shaders are doing to them. But it looks effing amazing. How are people able to do these cool shits, you know? I really should learn how to code. Yeah, I know there's like online classes and whatnot. But like the thing is, the older you get, the harder it is for you to learn new skills. It's because you become very set in your ways and you don't want to learn new skills. And, you know, that's the problem that I have. Like, I would love to learn coding. It's just that, like, I'm an old ass man now. Alright, I want another chasing light here. Fuck. Actually, I want to do that instead. And now this one is going that way, so we want something going the opposite way. I wonder if the shift is actually doing something, because I feel like it's easier to place a block when I'm shifting. Like the observer is. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, good, it didn't face downwards. Not once, but twice I've done this. Can we get a triple? Okay. Because I can officially lose my shit if he somehow managed to get a triple. Alright. Now then, which way the light's going? Not the way. Alright, I have to do it this way. Right, I'm at 8. Alright, and do this. This was wrong. Because I need to place one here. Can you not be special? And this one needs to observe that one, and then this one needs to observe that one, and now these down, and then we can place these down. Right, it's gonna be faster because it's a smaller circle. Like, isn't that a bit fast? And then I realized, oh yeah, smaller circle. That makes sense. There we go. Let's go in the opposite way. Ha ha! Actually, do like how that looks. I'm not sure about this in the middle here. I think that should be something other than like, yeah, maybe just go Cali on that as well. Like you've been
Doesn't seem like you've been streaming that long. Wow.
16 months for nobody. I mean, technically this is my second time coming back to streaming it. Because I did, like, you know, paused it for a long time. But, yeah. 16 months ago, eh? The journeys. The years. Alright. Now I'm done having my inspirational, emotional moment here. Let's fill this with water. So the easiest thing to do would be get the coordinates, use the fill command, replace the air with water, and that would fill it. But then I'm worried that it might miss some areas, so let me just go ahead and grab some water. Also, I kind of want a feature in the middle here. Quartz. Damn it, how come there's no quartz wall? I mean, there's diorite if I want my walls to look like shit they've been bird pooped on. And there's no polished diorite walls. Like, I love how there's polished blackstone walls and there's polished deep slate walls. But surprisingly, you know, andesite, graphite, and diorite have no, as well as that calite. Well, calite doesn't even have anything except for calite. But yeah, it's like, gosh, fucking darn it, Mojang, why you gotta half-ass this so hard? Like, all these minor updates that you can't, you know, figure out how to put a damn fucking thing in it. Alright, let's get that. Let's get some polish. Like they can put the polished calite slab, the polished diorite slide in there. But, and then let's get that glow lichen. And we're gonna do like the simplest. Thing I know. I'm telling you. It's like the simplest way to create modern art. Oh, it's so cryptid. What does it mean? I mean, there's a guy who made like a fucking Minecraft cube in real life of solid gold. Like, oh yeah, I just spent like 11.7 million making a hollow. In fact, it's not even solid gold. It's hollow block of gold. Over here, it's art. You don't understand it, you fucking broke-ass peasants. Okay, if he was rich, he would understand. This is art. And then put it in, like, New York City. I'm surprised, like, and a total waste of money, the things rich people do with their money. Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, when you're rich, you don't know what the fuck to do with your money. Because you have all the time in the world, essentially. As long as the money keeps coming in, you can do whatever the hell you like. And so you do stupid shit with your money. But when you're poor, all you're doing is working. And then you get called lazy when you don't work. Because then someone's fucked up head of heads. That makes sense. Also, I feel like there should be a mixture of stones here. So, blackstone? Where is it? Let me get some polished blackstone and polished blackstone bricks, or just polished blackstone walls. Let's make it black and white like my soul. Worry about a thing. Don't you worry. Did I sing it again? I'm sorry guys, please forgive me. Don't cancel me. Speaking of cancel, what the fuck is going on with Spotify here? Like, you know, you have a problematic guy here that's costing you money, and instead of getting rid of the guy for being a problem, it's just like, guys, we can't just silence him. We need him. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure you can silence anybody. Okay? Like, you know, he's on your platform. You can basically just get rid of the guy. But it's like, but we spent like 100 million on this guy. You can't get rid of him just because he's spreading like misinformation at a time where misinformation is getting people killed en masses. And they got people defending it like, you shouldn't be taking medical advice from this guy. He's not a medical professor. It's like, yeah, he's not, but it's like the thing is, that's the problem. You have idiots who rather listen to this guy about medical advice than see an actual doctor. And by the way, I'm talking about like Jay Rogan, whatever his name is. Yeah, that guy. It's like, that's like the amazing thing about America, you know? We have the doctors that everybody goes crazy about, yet for some reason, no one wants to listen to those doctors. It's like, behold, the doctors that people lose their fucking mind over and make all the sacrifices in the world to get their kids to go to. And yet, for some reason, no one listens to them. Because somehow that makes sense in somebody's head. He's also said not so nice thing about black people. He's also said like racist slurs over and over again. But that's the problem when you're rich. You just don't care. Because you just live in a bubble. And as long as no one breaks that bubble, you don't have to worry about anything. Oh gosh, I keep making this over and over again. You know what? Yeah. It's like, I don't get it. Also another thing I don't get, why the fuck is there like a fucking cop hunt going on in New York? Like every day I see the news that another cop got shot or is dead. It's like, jeez, they maybe should have their jobs, but doesn't mean you just start murdering guys. They're still human beings, even though they don't act like it. Hell, probably some of them even took that damn job because that was the only place that was hiring, and they was paying money. I mean, I hope the New York cop pays well. How would you like to be a police in the most dangerous city whatsoever, where you have to worry about the regular civilians and your fellow cops? I don't know about that one. Really don't know about that one. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. You may or may not get shot. You may or may not have to shoot somebody for eating a taco on a Wednesday. I still don't know, boss. We'll let you pepper spray a 9-year-old girl in the face. The fuck, boss? Look, just be a cop, damn it. Or sleeping in their bed on a Tuesday. Nah, it's sleeping in your bed on a Friday that gets you shot. Or just being the wrong color. Oh, dear God, that went far. I mean, the water feature's in. Okay, the water with the shaders looks absolutely epic, but let's go ahead and fill the water, shall we? Gotta make sure to actually just hit the stairs and don't accidentally flood land. Doesn't look too bad. Now these are silver shaders, so though a lot of people have been switching over to complementary shaders that's supposed to like do this a lot less. But I kind of like shoulders, you know? When you go ahead and you spend the time to actually set up right, it just looks so good. Like, it just looks like you're watching one of those Minecraft and fuck! Haha. But yeah, it just looks like when you're watching one of those Minecraft videos. Like, I can turn down the waviness if I feel like it's like a little bit too wavy. Look at those reflections. And the lights underneath the water. With the tracer lights going on. And that's because this water actually has like wave. Well, it has animation physics applied to it. It's still like Minecraft shitty ass water that does absolutely defies logic. Like, should I turn down the waviness a bit? Because I feel like it's a little bit too wavy. Yeah, let me go into settings here. Not language. Video settings, shaders, shader options. Waving objects, so that's waving water. Oh, this is the lowest. Set that bitch to the max. Let's go. How crazy is this water gonna go? Oh god. Okay. Tarantula downpour. Or I could just set it to like no waving water. It'll just be still water. It's still waving. You get absolutely lied to. Look, this is with waves off, by the way. Wish I didn't get these streaks. I know RTX does that a lot better, like your water doesn't have streaks in it. Oh wait, I'm getting streaks because it's not full, that's why. But yeah, I feel absolutely lied to. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that up. Yeah, this can go, like, I use bricks a lot. But can I go ahead and switch this? Oh fuck. No, I did not want you there. Should be infinite water. Alright, and I know what to do. Hold on, this is me being an idiot. Get rid of that, do that. Alright. So that's all good and all, but let me see. What do I need to clear out? So from here... I'm up here 152. 2, 10, 5, 112. And yeah, this is all just one deep, right? Yep, that's all just one deep. Because that's all you need in Minecraft is just one block deep water. Just 1 cubic meter of deep water for a boat to somehow be able to swim in there. Does it make sense? Hell no. But will Minecraft allow it? Hell yeah. Alright, that destroys all of that. And now, I can say water, replace air. There we go. And there goes my river. Ah, my river is going to multiple places. Fuck. I mean, this is a great test about how Minecraft handles, like, water. Like a fucking idiot. Absolutely stupid. Alright, I may have to create like river guides for this water here, because as you can see, it's kind of flooded the land slightly. stone bricks will do the trick. Don't need anything too fancy. And I do want it like one above the water level. So. Nah, nope. I mean, you're gonna go where I tell you to go, water. Like, we can do this all day. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I can place these blocks and control your destiny, water. Alright. It's been man versus water and the elements for a long time. Ugh! Sorry, losing my voice here. What the fuck's that dirt block? Ugh, the real-time reflections. I can't tell what dirt, right there, hopefully. Did I get it? I think I got it. Should I just do myself a favor and just do this? Ah, absolutely pointless. It's like, I love how Minecraft water is just like, yeah, we're gonna continue to go sideways. Because fuck gravity. It's like, you try to point it, like, no, gravity tells you to go that way. It's like, no, we want to go sideways, damn it. Okay, that horizontal gravity is greater than, like, you know, physics. Oh yeah, our Master 4 can bring harmony between man and nature, but one day, the Fire Nation attacks. I'm so glad, like, Avatar can stand the test of time. Well, the last Airbender, The Legend of Korra just fucking sucks. But the fact that, like, I was so worried about rewatching it, because I was worried, like, you know, maybe nostalgia vision, and because it's something from my childhood where life was way, way, way simpler and shit, I didn't have to worry about fucking taxes and shit. Or fucking, for that matter. And, you know, I can just play games and whatnot. You know, I was worried because, you know, when I watched Avatar, it was a much simpler time. That maybe if I watch as an adult, it won't be as good as I remember. But no, it's just good. It's just still good. It's like, so fucking happy that it is just good. Though it still makes, like, The Legend of Korra a fucking disappointment. Alright, let's do 13 chunks, okay? You know what I mean? It's like when you can come back to something after so long, it's like, nah, still good, mate. It's like, yes! My man! Because it's like so many shits that I was dreading rewatching. Like, I still gotta rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho to see if it's still actually good or do I have nostalgia vision. Because I rewatched Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah. There's also Inuyasha. I'm not sure about... Oh my gosh, Blue!
Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. Thank you for that sub. You definitely didn't have to, because I know you're tight on money right now. With the new car and all. But yeah, let's just go over, like, nostalgia vision. The fight scenes are still some of the best. Nickelodeon got so lucky getting the show under their belt. Have not put... That is true. Like, the fact that it has such good fight scenes... Like, I will give Legend of Korra one thing. It does have better fight scenes. That's the only thing I'll give Legend of Korra better. It has better fight scene and better CGI. But story-wise, so bad. Well, it's not like it's so bad. It's just so mixed. That's the problem. It's like mixed to high fucking hell, okay? Like, the Equalist one, I fucking loved. The one actor with, like, the spirit world and, harmonic conversion just felt like a really cheap-ass way to get, like, the airbenders back. Zahir was actually kind of good. Kuvia I was okay with, but it felt like they was trying to go darker, but Nintendo was like, Let's not get too dark. Not too tight. I stay at the factory. I just been working like crazy since overtime is mandatory. Ooh, ouch. Well, overtime is mandatory. At least you're getting paid, but still, ouch. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. The thing is, like, Avatar, like, all the seasons are just consistently, you know, they're good and just get better. Like, season 1 of Avatar, kind of weak sauce. Season 2 gets better. Season 3, yeah, just yeah. The Dark Avatar was, yeah, that was so fucking shitty. It really felt like they was pulling hairs with that one, and they really did not need that one. They should just, like, I get it, it sets up, like, Zahir and the Red Lotus gang. But I would still like to know, how the fuck was Zahir, like, just a better, like, airbender than fucking Tyson? Because Zahir would only know airbending in, like, theory. Because he would have no way of actually practicing airbending. Oh, no, not Tyson, Tenzin. But, like, somehow, like, he was just a better airbender. Like, I still want to know how that was a thing. Didn't he kick, like, Tenzin's ass when they went head-to-head? Or I'm thinking about something else. Also, how the hell did he learn flight? It took the whole grip to take down Tenzin. Yeah, but still, I feel like Tenzin just got the short end of the stick there, you know? He was not better. Tenzin almost gave him that work. Zahir needed his friends to jump in to win. By the way, why was Zahir, like, you know, going after, like, why did he kidnap the air, like, nomads, or the new air nomads, or basically not even air nomads at that point, because it's not like they changed their lifestyle to be a nomad. Well, actually they did. But why was he after them? Wouldn't it be all about what he's about? Like, because the thing about it is, like, when you think about the nomads, they have no official navy, they had no army, they had no official land, they just kind of moved around and whatnot. They had, like, their temples, but even then, like, the temples felt like, you know, borrowed. Like, they didn't fully own it or shit. So wouldn't that be, like, always about... Yeah, but I don't know. It felt like the guy's story was just breaking a bit. Although I love how, like, you know, when Korra goes up to him, like, thanks to you, we now have a dictator in charge of the North Kingdom. Fuck! Korra! Listen, I might have fucked up. You need to kick Kavera's ass. I'll teach you how to get over your PTSD, which I really wish it was that easy to get over PTSD. I don't know. It's kind of a tie between Red Lotus and, like, Equalist for me. I just like the, like, Equalist I feel like has a better, like, you know, reason for being their way. Because when you think about it, technically all the problems in the world is due to benders, you know? Like, the 100-Year War was just a bunch of firebenders going like, you know what? We're awesome. We're gonna share our awesome with the rest of the world here. By force! Wait, Sozin, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, let's totally conquer their asses. Fire Nation, woo, whoop! Just like... She didn't get over the PTSD. She learned to deal with it and manage her drama. Which I still wish it was kind of that easy. But it takes like fucking years to learn how to properly deal with your trauma. Okay, people can say all the nice thing in the world, but you know, therapy doesn't happen in a couple of seconds. But yeah. Also, I kind of wish they explained like Kuvera's backstory a bit better, cause they kind of just did it. Because I know a little bit about it was the fact that, like, you know, She was abandoned by her real family. She was adopted by Su Yan, and then Su Yan was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this shit, and abandoned hers as well. So she's dealing with like double abandonment issues. Like, how come they like that should have been more properly? Oh my fucking god, this scenery. I'm gonna plant some trees here. Oh wow, that looks nice. Ignoring the fact that like there's like rocks there. It took her years. I think it was like 3 or 5 years, and even then, it took her a month with after she returns too. No, because remember, she was gone for 3 years. So after the event of Red Lotus, she goes to PT or physical therapy to recover for like 3 years, and after that, a couple of months because she was like still dealing with the effects of like still having poisons within her system that needed to be cleared out. Because apparently Lin and Su Yan couldn't get that poison out of her. Well, couldn't get the metal out of her. Then Tots makes her do it herself. But you know, Lin and Su Yan have been like, you know, metal bending for like fucking decades. Korra metal bends for like, what? A couple of weeks before she gets her, before she gets poisoned by like Zahir. And then, like, after that, she practically does not even use the metal bending. Even then, she's still dealing with it. They explain it better in the comments. Yeah, they probably do. But it's just like... I would still like to know, how the fuck did she metal bend the poison out of her? When even Lin and like Su Yan couldn't. Like, I would understand if Toph did it, because Toph invented fucking metal bending. But it's like, that one always just felt like, huh? I get the symbolism and whatnot. It's her removing what's like, you know, holding her back and all, but still, it's her body. She knows better where it is, or my head kind of goes. Remember, Nick fucked over Legend of Korra. The creator wanted to do so much more. Yeah, but Nickelodeon was going to show a lesbian. Well, technically a bisexual. Being a bisexual. Instead, they'll show Korra having absolutely toxic relationships. Because, like, every fucking relationship in that show is just, like, so bad. They're all forced, and they're all kind of, like, just the wrong way to handle romance. And the fact that, like, you know, they took the romance, which was, like, some minor-ass thing in the original Avatar, and just shoved it to the foreground, which is, like, why? Just, why? Yeah, Bolin going... First of all, like, Korra did Bolin the dirtiest, and I don't feel like that apology was really appreciated. Because she basically used Bolin to cuck her brother. What was his brother's name? And then his brother just cucks Bolin, which is like, what the fuck? And then after that, Mako, thank you. And then after that, he falls for like someone who's toxic and possessive. Fucking hell. Really? Oh, there goes my audio. Ugh. Hold up. Behold, the art of properly masking and destroying one's audio. Are you happy with this? You got this for a whole minute. Yeah, let me not be stupid. Alright. So, let's say at 46 minutes in the recording, I can go ahead and clear up this mess. But yeah, it's like every relationship, it's like fucking toxic. And in Bolin, yeah. Getting cut by Korra. By his own brother, winding up with like possessive like she-wish, winding up with like a shadow like actress. And then when you think he finally finds a good one in Opal, nope, it turns out that Opal is like very manipulative. Like I originally thought like when they introduced Opal, she was supposed to be like kind of like the sheltered princess, but no, like fucking hell, she's manipulative. Not to mention she has communication issues. Like, you know, I get that you're mad at Cora, because Clavera, because she's doing like some fucked up shit. But why did you just not tell Bolin she's doing fucked up shit? Oh, I can take this mask off. It's been 1 minute. But it's like, yeah, if you're like mad at your boyfriend for helping up a bitch, why not just, you know, explain it to him? Because in Bolin's mind, he was homeless, he lost his mother, he lost his father, it was just him and his brother, he had to work with the gangs to survive. He had to go into physical sports and whatnot. He became a movie star for a little while. Oh, wait, that was just a ploy to, like, Opal. She was, like, manipulative. But, yeah. No, like, because basically during, like, the Clavera arc, right? Where, you know, you had, like, the Air Nations being cops. She didn't explain to him properly. Like, no, she tells him, like, once he gets deeper in. She doesn't explain to him, like, at the beginning. Like, you would think at some point, when you kind of realize what Clavera is doing, you just kind of, like, you know, pull Bolin to the side, let him know what's going on. But, nah, you just let it get bad first, then decide, like, I'm gonna tell him, and then almost get, like, him killed. But, no. Going back to what I was ranting about, right? What was I ranting about? Fuck! Manipulative. But yeah, like, in Bolin's mind, right? Homeless. Lost both his parents. Him and his brother. Joined the gangs. Was, in, like, sports for a while, so he's always coming back heavy and injured. Was homeless for a long time. Part of gangs for a long time. Goes on an adventure with the Avatar. Gets cucked by the Avatar. Like, absolutely cucks. Have numerous bad relationships. Witness the near end of the world, like with the fucking spirit vines and whatnot. Probably gets partially blamed for that shit, because he was on like the South Pole side. He was thinking like, oh, I'm making inspirational films to help out like people at the South Poles. It's like, nah, you're just making me money. Capitalism, bitch! Absolutely used his ass. And then he finally helps Clavera, which in his eyes, all he's seeing is like, I can bring in order where there was no order before. It reminds me of my life and what I grew up in. And like, Opal just doesn't explain like, she's using you, bruh. Here's what happened. Like, she could have took him to the side, you know, maybe hopped on like our Sky Bison, show him one of the camps, show him what's actually happening. You know, do a rude awakening. But nope. Doesn't properly explain what the hell's going on, just tells him once. And it's like, the guy here just wants to be like a good guy. And like, she doesn't understand. Like, just horrible communication. Absolutely horrible communication. Like, if you got a problem with what your spouse is doing, or your better half, or your boyfriend, you have to like explain things properly to them and show it to them, especially when you know their backstory. And, like, that's what Opal doesn't do. She doesn't properly, you know, go into the head of, like, Bolin. She just gets pissed off because she knows what's going on. She knows what's up. But she doesn't acknowledge that Bolin doesn't know what's going on. Bolin doesn't know what's up. And so she just unfairly blamed the guy. My guy. Yeah, Bolin's kind of a dumb bitch. But it's like, you can relate to Bolin, though. Because he's kind of that everyday person, you know? Shit's happening, and he kind of just goes with the flow in order to deal with it, rather than trying to process it fully. Not to mention, Mako did, like, baby the hell out of the guy. Like, don't forget, he was babied by Mako. To a certain degree. It's like, you know, if you're doing legit sports, you don't go back to the game to make money, you know? If you're lucky enough to leave the game, you stay out of the game. You don't just go back to first chance, like, Hey, Bolin, you need some money? I got a job, you see? And I need some muscle, you see? Yeah, and you see? Especially since everything in Republic City is supposed to be the 1950s, I believe. So, you know, not the smartest, but lovable, okay? But yeah, it still doesn't change the fact that, like, just horrible relationships over and over again. And, like, no actual proper role model either. But yeah, it's like, And another thing I have a problem with is that, like, the animals were just, according to the creator, it was supposed to be like the 1950s, because it's based upon New York, Chicago, and Hong Kong. But it's supposed to be the 1950-ish. That's why they did the sepia colors, like for all the flashbacks and whatnot. It was all sepia colors, and they showed the radios. Like technically, all that was in the 1920s, but I think TVs were still black and white in the 1920s, and then sepia color came later. Sepia. What the fuck is it called when it was just like brown and different shades of brown? Oh, it starts with an S. I'm probably just saying it wrong. Because I'm an idiot. No, it was browns and different shades of browns. You gotta remember, brown is technically a shade of, orange. Which is why it's gonna look a little bit yellowish, because orange is a mixture of yellow and red. I don't know, I'd probably have to look. But, yeah. But point being is like, you know, love the guy a little bit too stupid for his own good. But honestly, I think that's more Mako's fault for, you know, not properly... Well, nah, it's probably... I can't really blame Mako. It's like, yeah, world's in peace, but I just lost my parents. Thanks, Avatar Aang. It's like, anyway, I'm going to bed. See ya. Alright, Lo. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it was nice talking about, like, Avatar with you. With you, yeah. But yeah, also, why is, like... It doesn't seem like there's any peaceful time in the world of, like, The Legend of Korra. It kind of seems like things are just still kind of fucked up. It's just like technology has advanced kind of a bit. You know? Like, you would think after having war for, like, 100 years, people would be more inclined to just be peaceful. Okay? It's like, what you just spent the last 100 years doing, killing each other? Yeah, let's just try to be more peace. It's just like, nah. Things seemed peaceful until Korra showed up. No, remember, the gangs were already there. Like, there was already gang problems in Republic City, which is one of the reasons why Tenzin didn't even want her to come to Republic City. Because there was already, like, problems with, like, mafia and whatnot. It's just that Korra has an unnatural ability to shove her face into, like, trouble. I mean in general, not just in Republic City. I think the other kingdoms would have been fine. I mean, try to remember, the Earth Queen died thanks to Korra's action. Because think about it, Earth Queen got assassinated by Zahir. Zahir was only able to assassinate him when he got airbending, and he only got airbending thanks to harmonic conversion. Like, if Korra would have done her fucking job and closed the fucking portal, Zahir would have never got an airbending, and the Earth Queen would still be alive. Also, that Earth Prince, that felt like the most forced, like, maturing of a character I've ever seen. Like, he goes from this spoiled brat, and then all of a sudden he's making, like, proper kingly decisions. Like, what the fuck was with that? I thought they was born regardless. The cycle always continues. Like, once the Avatar dies, the next one is born. Because the Avatar job is not that to restore balance, it's to keep the world in balance. So there'll always be a new Avatar. Although I just realized something that's incredibly shit. Because Korra fucked up so hard and destroyed the path to the past avatars, that means the next avatar has to speak to Korra when they want advice from the past avatar. Oh yeah, she was a total bitch. I'm just saying she would still be alive if it wasn't for Korra. Like, that's the thing you gotta think about it. Every avatar has to speak to Korra. Like, honestly. Like, I'd rather speak to Appa than Korra, just to be completely honest, you know? If there was, like, a way for, like, the spirit... Like, because I know, like, the spirit animal stays with their avatars. Like, Roku still has his dragon in the spirit world. So I'm assuming Aang still has Appa. But it's like, you know, if I was the avatar, right, and I wanted to speak to a past spirit, I'd rather just speak to Appa. I'd rather speak to Momo. It's like, honestly. Okay? That would be much better than speaking to Korra. Korra, help! These people, they're going crazy. They're saying something about livable wages and whatnot. And are very pissed off about the fact that benders get paid more money than non-benders. What do I do? I don't know, chuck rocks at them? Damn it, Korra, you're so fucking useless. Just saying, like, you know, when Korra dies, there's gonna be some really different sets of problems here that I highly doubt Korra's gonna be able to handle. Because assuming she lives like 100+ years like every other avatar before, at least she will have much experience to share given how much she messed up the world. She completely destroyed like Republic City, you know, there's like a giant spirit portal there. I'm pretty sure Aang, if he could see it, you know, it's kind of a good thing she destroyed the path to the past avatars, because Aang would be like, "My Republic City, what have you done, you bitch? I've worked so hard on that." Aang died at 182, technically 70. Yeah. But remember, they kept saying, like, Aang died particularly young for an avatar, because Kyoshi was, like, well within her 200s before she died. Did you say Aang died, like, 68 years after, like, the 100-Year War? No, Kyoshi was well in her 200. They said she was the oldest living avatar. And she died in 200s. Roku might have died at like 130 something. But yeah, assuming she lives like as crazy long as past avatars before her, right? Like, there's just gonna be a completely different set of problems in the world. Also, can you imagine being a peacekeeper of the world for 100+ years? That's like staying a cop for 100+ years. Like, how does that work? Water flow! Don't overflow. Ah, fuck. I probably should have equalized this as well. Water, don't flow! Alright, let me make these equal. Roku died young as well. His rival was still very much an old man, so he had to have near his age. Roku must have been at least 70. No, remember, Roku had all gray hairs. Which, by the way, Roku always shows up in the spirit world with gray hairs. But no other avatar shows up in the spirit world with gray hairs. Well, actually, white hair. Like, Roku was full-on just an old man. But when you think about it, you know, Koshi lived until she was like 200. Where the fuck is her gray hairs, huh? Okay. Are you telling me she just had like that magic youth? Okay. She had black hair all the way until death. Then it was like Yang Chen who still had black hairs. And then there was like the... Fuck. Who's that water avatar guy who died? When he decided to fuck with a face-eating spirit. Although he fucked with a face-eating spirit, so he probably died young. go. Yeah. You took my girlfriend's face. I'm coming to kill you. You emotional bitch. Now I'll devour your face. No! Which I'm glad is not like some case of like, you know, you can't have children. Although, if you're the children of the Avatar, do the people expect you to be special or no? Cause I know like Tenzin had like a lot of pressure on him just to the fact that he was basically, when Aang died, was the last Airbender. Which feels like a title you don't want to pass on to your kids. Death by being a tier 3 subs. I wonder if the world even found out how he died. Zuko had a lot on them. Yeah, but here's the thing. They wasn't told who their grandfather was. They was only told about one of their grandfathers. Ozolon, I think his name was? I think, wasn't Roku like their great-grandfather? No, he would have been their grandfather. But yeah, they was only told about one of their grandfather, not the other one. Sozin and Roku were their two grandparents. Yeah, they was only told about Sozin, not Roku. It's just that their father was hot trash garbage. Although, I am so disappointed that Korra doesn't... Like, the Legend of Korra doesn't give any closure about what the fuck happened to Azula. Because Azula's story is basically, you can tell, like, she was just fucked up by her parents. Because Azula's mother basically just, like... I think this might be a demon child. And her father just basically just did not give a fuck. Absolutely did not give a fuck. And, like, the only reason why Zuko even turns out anywhere okay is because he actually had, like, love for one of his parents. The other one just basically just did not give a fuck. Which makes me think, like, would Azula came out better if she actually had proper, like, parents who did proper parenting? You know? And, like, what happened to her? Like, did Aang went and take away her bending? Because I feel like, you know, the way she was defeated, I think she was just on the edge at that point. Because she lost to fucking Katara. Sadly, it's another case of comic manga had more details. Zuko mom left and started a new family. I know that she was banished. Which, by the way, no fucking loyalty whatsoever. Just goes and, like, you know, fucks another man and shit. It's like, I literally married Satan. Well, I married Satan and I gave birth to, like, a fucked up child. Time to move on. Fuck! Fuck! Oh god, no, I can't do that. I don't have the energy for that. But yeah. You know, they're gonna do like an Avatar The Last Airbender movie. Maybe like all the shit that wasn't explained at the end would be nice. Like, what the hell happened to Azula? Does she get therapy? Does Zuko, like, you know, goes, listen, you crazy ass bitch, you're getting some therapy, okay? You fucked up in the head. Well, she didn't really have love for her first husband to begin with. It was an arranged marriage. She did her job as a wife when they was together. Yeah, kind of forgot it was an arranged marriage. According to the comics, Zuko has had her locked up in prison once he became Fire Lord. But yeah, but like the thing is, like, come on. Even Zuko can see like his sister needs help. Like, did they bother giving her the help that she clearly needs, or did they just say fuck it, bitch, on your own? Because I don't think Zuko, like, is that cold-hearted. Especially, like, you know, he spent more time with Iroh, and Iroh basically taught Zuko, like, hey, sometime people need help. Not sure. Need to seek out all those comics. Because it'd be kind of fucked up. It was like Zuko, who was also fucked up in the head, didn't bother to offer Zula therapy, knowing full well, like, how fucked his family was. Because basically what Iroh did for him. Which I will say, I am kind of glad that Zuko named his first son Iroh. Everyone needs an Iroh in his life. And Uncle Phil, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, too bad that Iroh does not exist in reality. Although, like, when he showed Iroh in the spirit world, it was kind of sad. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure Iroh went to spend out the rest of his day in the spirit world because he was hoping to see his real son again, only to find out that, like, nope, spirit world and death are two different things. Sorry, mate. It's like, ah, damn it. I just wanted to see my boy. Which makes me think, like, once Zuko finally kicks a bucket, will he go to the spirit world to be with Iroh? Or will he just die? Because apparently you can just choose between the two. You know, once you get to that age, just like, so you're about to die here. Do you choose to be a spirit, or do you just choose death? Although having, like, you know, I just realized, because they cut off the chains with past life, I was basically Korra's past avatar. Like, literally the closest thing she got to a past avatar, because they cut off the chain. Which, by the way, you literally had, like, past avatars established from the very beginning. You could have had Aang show up and be a bigger part of the show as a past avatar. But you decide to say, fuck that shit. And give Aang, like, a couple lines and, like, what? Half an episode of screen time, collectively? Like, everybody loved this guy. Charismatic, funny, knows how to fight. Let's not give him any airtime whatsoever. More time. Got a few minutes. I was celebrating his death. I wanted them to spend more time on that topic since Iroh gave up conquering the Earth Kingdom for him. Yeah, but nah. I think the thing is, like, they was trying to keep it a kid's show and trying to avoid the more, like, you know, adult nature of death. Because remember, technically, they only talked about death, but even when, like, Azula went full-on mad, all she did was banish people. She didn't actually kill anybody. I'm pretty sure it was just Nickelodeon didn't want to go, like, full-on. And kids, this is what death is like. And as Blue say, the writers got the short end of the stick. Hey, at least they got their show, and they got a hell of a budget. Because there's no way in hell, like, a show like Avatar was produced without a budget. You kidding me? But those fight scenes? Hell nah. Yeah, I don't think Adult Swim can pick it up. I think Netflix owns them now. But yeah, like, with fight scenes like that, there's no way in hell you was gonna have that without, like, a budget. Okay. Because you can say whatever the hell you like about Avatar. Those fight scenes, so smooth. Not to mention they had, like, good CGI. Like, the fact that, like, CGI from, like, 2003 was holding up against shows made today just speaks amazing volumes about how modern animators just gave the fuck up on CGI. It's like, we're gonna put it everywhere because it makes things cheaper, but we sure as hell not gonna put any efforts to actually make it look good. Meanwhile, 2003, Avatar's just like, hold my bear. Or it wouldn't even be bear. Hold my cactus juice. Just like, Mmm, so good. Hold my cabbages. There we go. I guess for Legend Core it'd be hold my cabbage corpse. Hey, got him. I can help. Yeah, that was a button. Okay, let me get some. Where are they? Glowberries and some lanterns. This is kind of like my new favorite things. Like, I fucking love the glowberries. Like, anytime you have an overpass or an overhead whatsoever, you can just put the glowberries down. Just gonna go ahead and drop all that gravel. This just might block my water. Ooh, didn't block my water. This will. Fucking hell. That's gonna cause some damage. But yeah. But yeah, I do really need to watch the Yu Yu Hakusho again. Hopefully it's good. Also think about like rewatching Trigun and Cowboy Bebop to see if they hold up, because you know, those are shows I watch on Adult Swim and missed a lot of episodes. There's also Inuyasha. I'm not sure if Inuyasha would hold up just because Inuyasha has a lot of filler. As for Dragon Ball, I don't see myself doing Dragon Ball. I mean, I know there's Kai and all, but it's just like, I just don't see myself doing Dragon Ball. I rewatched all those shows a few years ago. I still hold them in high regards. That's good to know. Also, Tenchin Muyo. I wonder how, like, the show that modernized fan service holds up today. Because let's be honest, it was all about, like, what was his babe's name? Alright. I went way off on a tangent here. Let's get some vines, and which babe? He has many. That's what I mean. It's kind of like the classic harem anime when you think about it. Like, is there anything else that was a harem before Tenchin Muyo that was like mainstream, like actually got like an English dub? Like, is there anything else? Or am I crazy and there's like nothing else that's got like that? It was the first big one as far as I recall. Yeah, that's what I remember from it as well. Because I remember, like, when anime was introduced, it was like, no one really thought about, like, big anime titties. It was kind of just more like action and then, cartoonish and whatnot. Because it was just basically storytelling. I mean, it still is storytelling, although a lot more fan service than back in the day. That's for fucking sure. Oh, and I saw particles. Oh, this and this. Oh god. I'm trying to find a hole. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. There we go. Yeah, sure. Flock's like, I can't join this conversation because I barely watch anime. So, sure there, bud. Honestly, I wish I had a fixed schedule. Didn't have, like, anime night. And then me and Flock You and me, bud. We can go and watch some classic animes. Alright, I've got monstrally distracted with this spores. Oops, kind of killed that vine there. Well, at least it died with more dignity than actual vine. Hey! I have this Wednesday off. I work Wednesday. I really don't remember old school openings. All I remember is Dragon Ball's openings, truth be told. Dragon, dragon, release the dragon, 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 Dragon Ball Z. Da, 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 da. No, I gotta work tomorrow. Or probably not. I don't know. I kind of hurt my sides today. So I'm gonna take some painkillers and some numbing cream. If that doesn't work, then I'm just calling off because fuck this job. GT, Grand Tour, Grand Tour. The fact, like, when anime came to America and they felt the need to redo every opening rather than just leaving them as is. I still remember the One Piece opening for, like, 4K's One Piece opening. Behold. And you know what I kind of want to do? Because I don't like the looks of slash fail my relative coordinates plus 10, my relative coordinates plus 10, plus 10, my relative coordinates minus 10, minus 10, minus 10 with moss blocks to replace stone. There, it makes it look better. Okay. Music and theme song goes past lingers barriers and mind pains. Exactly! Like, yo, everybody remember it's like Naruto's fighting dreamers. We are fighting dreamers. Na 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 na. Fighting dreamers. Like, can you imagine they try to dub that shit or like just took it away? So what you say about 4Kids? They had some catchy openings. I still hold a One Piece in higher. Don't give it up, Lami. Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Zoro. Oh, here we go. Just like it had to be a rap for some reason. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! They just skipped. Like they just completely skipped this opening. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Start show. Do kids need to understand what symbolism is? I don't think so. Yu-Gi-Oh! So good, if not so stupid, for that one. War Shuttle Blastoise. Oh my gosh. I forgot the Pokemon raps, but I know they had like 2 versions of it. Where they... Because I remember one was like half the Pokemon, then the other version was the other half of the Pokemons. Although I still remember, who's that Pokemon? No, what does Arbok evolve into? Wait a second, this is a trick question. Arbok doesn't evolve. It's a Viper! Say you fuck up without saying you fucked up. I kind of wish these glow berries gave more light, because I feel like that cave is too dark. But yeah, so there we go. Although, which Pokemon raps are you ripping? Because I remember they made quite a few of those Pokemon raps. But yeah, what was with like 4Kids' obsession with raps? It's a Jigglypuff from above. Who is this Pokemon? A Voltorb? It's a Jigglypuff from above. Okay. Alright, yeah, the village was there, but who cares about that? You know what I'm gonna do? Just gonna put like some trees here. Okay. Because I kind of destroyed an effing forest. Actually, I can't put too many trees because I'm gonna put the aqueducts in. Or we can have the aqueducts just be above the trees. The aqueducts are going to be interesting, but I'll worry about those when I actually get to build them. Which is probably going to be next stream, because I got to end this stream. Ripper Rock had magic powers. Ripper Rock was like canceled because they felt like he was a little bit too racist, and they tried to put the other guy in, and they got rid of the other guy because everybody wanted Brock back. Oh, not too racist. Too, well, there was still racist jokes in Pokemon, but no, it was like, too sexual. Like, there was a little bit like, yeah, I don't think the kids, like, I don't think this is great for a kid's show and all. Stereotypical. I don't think he really was a stereotypical. Also, wait, what? Hold on, I missed some shit here. Rep was the big thing back then, and Rep still is, yeah. Brock had magical power. I think it makes the most money now. Out taking Pop definitely left rock and roll, and it does. Yeah, but rap today sucks ass compared to rap back in the day. Don't at me. He could turn rice ball into... Oh my gosh, how dare you, Flock? How dare you? It is time I prepare for my dirt marks. This help makes the morning start off on a good note, so thank you for... Yeah, you're welcome, nobody. I mean, I'm about to end the stream anyway, because I went way overboard. So let me go ahead, grow some trees here. I think what I'm going to do is in between streams, I'm going to put down some flowers here. We're going to make this like a nice area. I'm going to put some lanterns on the river here that I just made, or a canal, I guess, since it's a man-made river. And when we come back, it'll be like a very nice look at area here. Also, I'm going to go ahead, plant some trees, like some oaks and whatnot, some birches. Yeah, today rap is just three things: drugs, sex, and money. It really is crime. Nowadays, it's just like, I got laid or I got paid. That's it. Or it's just like some fucker mumbling. Like, what the hell is mumble rap? Like, what the fuck you on, man? The fuck is that bullshit? And then people getting paid to, like, for what? Oh, I make sound effects and I call that rap. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no rap. Remember when rap used to tell like a fucking story? Had some meeting? My gosh darn it, 50 Cent needs to come back and bitchmack all these punk ass rappers. No cap. Don't at me. Okay? I'm glad Eminem's still doing shit every now and then for the movies, but still. Like fucking hell, some of these old school rappers need to make like an exit plan. Like, get the fuck out of retirement. Teach these people how it's done. I get that they're rich now and they don't have to do that shit anymore. Because they're far from moving from the hood nowadays. But still, it's like, god darn it. A fucking wake-up call would be nice. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That looks nice as fuck. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and... It's probably the only one good left. He really is. And that's like the sad thing about it. I remember that being the case more than 20 years ago. It is for that reason that I admire hip-hop, which covers much more topics. Yeah, but even rap like 20 years ago, like when we was kids and shit in elementary schools and middle school and shit, it still had like more variation. You know, it used to have like tell some stories. It used to have some fucking meaning. Nowadays, it's just like generic shit after generic shit after generic shit. It's like everybody's just copying each other's homework, but trying to make it a little bit different so you can't tell where it's from. And then people trying to rap sound effects and shit. Like, fucking hell. You know, gangsters in the fucking hood, when they was rapping, they rap words and shit, okay? They just made that shit flow. Double entendres, metaphors, similes, they had all that shit. Nowadays, it's like you got these fuckers here who's over here, like, trying to rap sound effects, like, I'm sorry, is this a porno or a rap? God fucking darn it. Okay, leave, like, rhyming sound effects to porn stars. They do it much better. I don't need to hear some man moaning in my fucking ear. Okay. Still have no fucking clue how Eminem went from spaghetti to, like, jokes and shit. Wrote down mom's spaghetti. Oh, now he's choking now. Everybody's losing it now. But you gotta lose it in the music when you, like, for fuck's sake. Punk ass bitch rappers don't know shit. Get their ass whooped. Okay? Fucking Method Man, who's still alive, just come in here and whoop all their asses. You know, DMX got off easy. You don't have to deal with this shit anymore. Fucking hell. Anyway, I'm done with my tangent here. Guys, if you like this type of content, you'd like to see more of this type of content, please be sure to tune into my regular attempted streaming time frame of 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'll be streaming more of the hell I like. If you'd like to catch up on anything that you missed, you can tune into the VODs over at my YouTube at youtube.com/CliffBeats the best, because you know I am. If you watch this live, you can use !YouTube to get that link, as well as !Discord for after stream shenanigans. But as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and wind it down here. Luckily, I was able to get some shit done. Mainly talks about Avatar and shitty-ass modern-day raps. Actually, no. I got the fountain installed within the household. I just feel like that's a fucking tall-ass fountain. I'm going to put a floor above that. That floor is going to get incredibly fucking soggy from underneath. Great.